Hello YouTube, welcome back here again to my YouTube channel. So today we're inside the garage because we can't really work outside right now, because usually, like, if it's warm, I usually work outside, but it's just because earlier it's a little bit warm, it was nice, but now it's getting colder. All right, so anyhow, recently I something came up with this bike. The first thing that I noticed was, like, when I was trying to push it outside my garage, and I was like having a hard time like pushing it out. And I noticed right away that it's like the brakes, it's holding the. So I thought maybe it's just because of, it wasn't really used that much. I wasn't like really ride that much. So I went ahead and, ride around the block. After like probably 15 minutes later, and I stopped by at the plaza, right, and see what's going on. And I was like pushing and reversing. It was like pretty much the same. So I got back here. I put it on the center stand. I jack it up a little bit. Then when I tried to turn the wheel, I can't even turn easily like that. You have to put a lot of pressure.
To be like that.
So now I figure out that the only thing that does that is because of the calipers. It was like kind of sticky. It was sticking up. So what I did, I flushed out the brake fluids and clean out also the reservoir, because there's like what do you call this? There's like inside here. There's a what do you call that? A relief valve, or there's like a hole in there. So I cleaned that one out. I cleaned the whole thing, right, and put it back. And I replaced like new brake fluids and everything. But then I went put this drive. It seems like it didn't really help but that much. So I came back here right away and decided to clean out the whole thing. So what I did now is let's go back here again. So even this one too, I disassembled the master cylinder just to clean it out, but nothing really. I didn't really see much. I saw some kind of dirt around here, but nothing much. I cleaned it out anyhow. All right, so that's what I did here. And then this one too, the calipers. I removed the pistons. The only thing is, I noticed that one of them, it was like kind of sticky. So that's the only thing. So I cleaned it out. This is done. So now the next one I'm gonna do now is the other one. So I'm hoping it's gonna fix the problem. If not, then it could be we might have to replace the cylinder. So I hope it's gonna fix though. So all right, so this is what we have to do before we try to replacing the cylinder or replacing the calipers. So let's try to do this one first. So I'm hoping it's gonna fix the problem. All right, let's do this. This one here. All right, so now let's bring it here. All right, so I got my I have my compressor on. Set up your compressor to 120 psi, so that way it's strong enough to push it out the two pistons. Okay, so you gotta be careful when you do this because it's gonna pop. All right, ready? I'm just gonna put a towel here, so the way just in case. Probably here. Because the piston's gonna pop up. So let's say damage. I mean, it's not gonna damage it, but if this thing, or it probably can just go slowly, so that way. There you go. Right. There you go. Let's see. Man, it looks pretty clean. So we're just gonna use you know, those what I use to clean the surface is the. All right, so what I spray a little bit of WD-40 here. I know some people like using thinner, but I think the thinner is not good for the rubber. Or you can just use a brake cleaner, or maybe degreaser. But probably even the degreaser one, it might, unless like if you rebuilding it, you want to replace the ring, the seal, then maybe it's okay. Right. Some people like using like 1500 grit of sandpaper, but doesn't it, you're gonna loosen it. Right, the sandpaper here, that's pretty good now. And after that, we're just gonna lubricate it with the brake fluids, or. So right now it's clean like silver. Okay, now so let's just blow it out. I don't think you have to put some kind of grease in there. You don't. I just put a little bit oil on the pistons. Okay, let me push it with the. You get something like this. So I'm gonna push it with this first. Mix yours straight.
I understand.
we're gonna hold that one in place, and we're gonna put this back now too. Now ready to pop out the other one. There you go. The reason why I put this, because I know it's gonna hit this, so we don't want to damage the piston, whatever. So I think it could be the other one. It's a little bit sticky. Maybe I don't need to remove. So we're just cleaning out that surface. See, it's like glue. It's pretty clean, man. We're gonna clean it out anyhow. Wait. This one. And then now okay, that's clean enough. So we're gonna put some oil. I don't want to put that much. Just oily, only a little bit here. With my finger. Right, and then that should be good. So now again, this is the hardest part. Wait and see. The other one though, I push it easily. Eh? Like that. Why the other one? It didn't go like that. It's supposed to be like that. The other one is supposed to be tighter. Okay, so right now we're good. Alright, so now let's install it back. Alright, before we install it back, we're gonna test it. Oh, that's really smooth now. You won't make a mistake. Wow. That's pretty good. All right, so let's do this. Once it's mounted, right? I'm just going to use my camera. So the way is faster. Here we go. I don't have a wrench now. Just give it a grease. 15 pounds. A little bit more. That should be good. I don't want to go too much because you can break this. Okay, now let's go the other side. Okay, this is ready to go. No. Okay, now it's time to bleed. Bleed it. Okay, now it's time to put it back the master cylinder. Plug that one back. We now put it back this one. This is the relief cover or something that goes. No, it's good. Okay, so let's go on the other side so that way you can see. Alright, so I already done the other side. It took me a while for a bit. Took me probably half an hour. Alright, so I think this is probably the last one now I'm going to do. I just want to make sure there's no more air bubbles here. One, two, three. Release. 1, 2, 3. Should be good. And make sure that we'll just put it to the max. And we're good to go. Then we can test the brakes. Okay, now let's put the cover on. Now let's test the brakes. Oh wow, much better. Because before, once you grip the brake, it's gonna lock up. Oh, at least I can turn. Before you can't even turn. You gotta use two hands to turn. You can't. It's locked. I hope that we fix the problem. We'll test drive it tomorrow because now it's already 9 o'clock in the night. Alright, so again, like before before we try to replace the whole thing, the master cylinder or the calipers, because the on the reservoir you have like the what's the return or relief valve in there. If that thing will clogged up, it's gonna do the same thing like that, or whatever, like, you know, if the master cylinder clogs something, or if it's not working properly, or maybe if it's corroded, if that one will clogged up, and that's what's gonna happen. And so we did that before, and it didn't work. So I think it's the one of the pistons, both sides were sticky. Right, so we just cleaned that one out a little bit, and then it's just good. So I'm hoping I'm not gonna have any leak, because right now so far I don't really see. Alright guys, so that's it for today. And thanks for watching. So until next time, we'll make another video, whatever that comes up.